June 11th, and this is
Wednesday, June 11th, and this is Below the Line with Lexi Tannenholtz
and Garrett Richardson. Jimmy Irsay spoke publicly for the first time since his arrest for DUI, in which he had a bunch of pill bottles in his car and $29,000 in cash in a briefcase. And when asked about the briefcase, Irsay said, "It's not uncommon for me to carry around that kind of money." "Go on," said Robbers.
In the weirdest story of the day, a new BBC documentary titled The Girl Who Talked to Dolphins focuses on the relationship between research assistant Margaret Howe and Peter the dolphin. Margaret was supposed to teach Peter how to communicate with English words. His sexual urge for her got in the way of the teaching, so Margaret jerked that dolphin off. This is what it says, because I wrote it. It was sexual on his part. It was not sexual on mine. Sensuous, perhaps. Quote, "It would just become part of what was going on, like an itch. Just get rid of that, scratch it, and we'll be done and move on." This is a real story.
And that's a lesson to all you young ladies out there. If it's easier to just let it happen,
Let it happen.
There it
That's
is.
my motto.
The Guardian is reporting that large stores like Costco and Walmart have been acquiring their seafood through slave fishing camps. The word slave can even ruin something as awesome as fishing camp. Also, Guardian readers sat in stunned silence as they read this on the iPhone that they own, made by the person who jumped out of a building because working conditions are so bad. We just got real.
My eyes look really small, but my hair looks really good.
That's what I was just thinking. I was just thinking that same thing. After he won his 9th title at Roland Garros, is that how you say it at all? Nike commissioned a life-size statue of Rafael Nadal made of the red clay that the courts are made of at the French Open.
Wow.
His favorite thing is the red clay. So I figured if they would make some other statues of athletes and their favorite things, it could be like Johnny Manziel made of vodka sodas, or like a Tim Tebow statue made of communion wafers, or like a Yasiel Puig statue made out of Legos, and freedom.
Whoa. Or a statue made out of sexy of you and me.
Like that. Got it.
We both, I just want to say with the note, we're makeup free today. We have no makeup, we have no puffers. We're just like,
Puffers.
you know, like no like pat downs.
Oh, I was thinking
We're
of something
not
else.
shiny. Don't think whatever you're thinking.
Gotcha.
We look good. Poppy, the world's oldest cat, passed away this week at the age of 24. I'm lucky if I make it to 24. Just letting everybody know. So today we meow. You just can't say it.
It's hard to say.
I'm trying to say mourn and meow as one word.
Meow-orn, the cat's passing.
That purr or cat. That purr or cat. Poor cat. Purr and cat.
It only lived to 24? What a pussy.
Oh. Below the line.
Below the line. MMA fighter Chael Sonnen was pulled out of his upcoming UFC 175 bout after testing positive in a random drug test. And teenage girls described the drug test as so random. Also, no word on whether he would have had to pull out if he just wore a condom.
A new study at MIT shows that kids can tell when their parents are lying to them. So next time your kids ask you where babies come from, just tell them the truth, your mom's vagina. You're doing the right thing, you guys.
That's where babies come from?
They never told me they lied.
The Cleveland Browns say Johnny Manziel is off limits during a mandatory 3-day minicamp coming up. But that doesn't mean we can't still think about him, said ESPN. Fuck you, Garrett.
There's a new rumor that Katie Holmes might appear on the next season of Girls. And everyone thinks this because Katie Holmes was seen eating dinner with Lena Dunham. I personally think that Katie Holmes just needs some fucking friends.
And Lena Dunham is what she...
Lena Dunham's all she could get.
A study shows that Napoleon complexes might actually be a factor with NBA refs. Data suggesting from the 2008 to 2012 season that officiating crews that are relatively short call more fouls. I heard that referees who are short and have small dicks just blow their whistle every time they exhale. Well, this has been Below the Line with Garrett and
Lexi.
we'll see you never. No one will ever see this.
No one.
Bye.